right, what's going on, family? Welcome to a brand new episode of IZM Radio. We are here chilling, doing our thing. I am your gracious host. This is Tariq Nasheed, and I'm sitting here with my lovely co-host. We have Miss Bree. How are you, Bree?
Hey, Tariq. I'm good. I'm glad to see you in the building. Though,
Yes, indeed. And we
week.
Yes, and we have over here, we got Layla. How are you, Layla?
I'm wonderful. Just checking on you.
Yes.
Are you good?
Yes. All right, let's, the phone number, guys, is 818.
Oh, they calling already.
Yeah.
Let them give y'all the phone number.
Yes. 818-850-5404. That is the number, family. So what is happening now? Y'all know, for those who are living under a rock.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all know they tried to get at your boy this week. Well, last week.
Few times.
Yeah, they tried to. They got at me real close. They tried to take a brother out. You dig? But I'm here. I was wrapped in the anointment of Ogun.
Okay.
You are covered.
I am
You
covered.
are covered.
I am covered, man. Did y'all see the footage and everything?
Yes,
I
saw it on the
did.
news.
I was confused though.
I saw it on your live.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little
was
confused.
like-
Yeah.
No, why were you confused?
I was confused about why you were in handcuffs.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why I was confused.
Yeah.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
So that was confusing. It seemed a little weird how they wanted you out of your house and how they wanted to go in without you. It was just strange.
Yeah.
It was very strange.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the handcuff thing was insane.
Bizarre. Because I was like, wait, why is he in handcuffs? That's my thing. That was very strange, yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy, man. It was like they tried to organize, me to get popped by the police. What's funny, I received a phone call in the morning with somebody saying that they were the police. And I thought it was the police. Even when I did the interview on the news, I said, hey, the police called me. But when I thought back about it and then I researched the number, it wasn't a police officer. That was one of the people that coordinated this.
Interesting.
They were trying to get me to come outside. They were trying to get me to say what I was wearing. So they were going to say, hey, the suspect has on a green shirt or whatever. And he has that's what they were trying to do. So if I stepped outside, they would have just, so this was something that was really, really strategically organized that somebody tried to pull off. And, we're still investigating. We got some leads and all that stuff, but
that's what I was wondering. What are the police doing right now actively?
Right. They're kind of slow with it.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, they are. It's real suspicious how slow they are with it. Almost like they're in cahoots, if you want to be very honest. And again, I know they're monitoring what I'm saying right now, but they have an idea of who it is. I'm just trying to see how come they're taking their time to act on it. Because the people who organized this, if I can find, because I found out.
Because I feel like you have an idea, a very
I
good
do.
idea.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Some people I know who 100% I have an idea of who some of the people involved are.
Right.
And if I know, law enforcement knows about it.
Exactly.
You dig? So my thing is, if they, law enforcement is dragging ass, are they in on it with these cats?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to be real careful.
Definitely.
But-
I'm really just because, like you said, the reaction could have been way worse.
Yeah.
They could have, as soon as you walked out, they could have started,
absolutely.
and aired you out. So I'm just like happy that didn't happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this they call it swatting, but
Yeah.
it's almost a minimal thing. You're minimizing what these people are doing. These are like
Exactly.
attempted murders. These things are
Exactly.
dangerous as hell.
Yeah.
It's not a prank. The same thing happened today with one of those this guy named David Hogg. He's a white kid out there in Florida. He he was a Parkland High School student, the school that got shot up, and they did the same thing to him this morning, but he wasn't at home.
What was his situation?
A lot of these NRA guys and these far right wing guys, they don't like him because he wants to have gun control.
Right.
So those right wingers are tripping on that guy. And they did the same thing, called the SWAT to his house, talking about there was a bomb, and that's what they did with me. They called the police and said there were bombs all over my house. They said I had hostages in the house and I was suicidal.
It's so crazy how personal these people get.
Yeah.
Because this is like, I know you're Tariq Nasheed and all of this shit, but
Yeah.
this is small scale compared to, some stuff that goes on. Like you are little, you know what I'm saying? You small in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
So like for them to get that personal and want to, personalize and that it blows my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Like, I've
Yeah.
never experienced or seen anything like that. And the fact that they can orchestrate that And black people wonder why you have to stay on code at all times.
Absolutely.
Like I even wonder sometimes,
Yep.
like why we gotta always, it always gotta be about race.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like they really
kinda-
mean
yeah.
this shit.
Yeah, they do it.
is.
And it doesn't matter what economic background you're from. Because a lot of folks, you know, when you talk about systematic racism, they'll say, well, look at you. You living well. You're not oppressed.
Right.
Exactly.
And as we see, we have NBA players getting hemmed up,
Yeah.
you know, beat up by
Musicians.
police officer. Nigga, they pulled me out of a multi-million-dollar house. You dig? So I'm no different from anybody in the projects. We are all victims of white supremacy are the same. That's what Neely Fuller says. All of us are in the same boat. If you are a non-white person, you can be targeted. So we got to get off that economic thing where we are in socio-economic positions from other black folks. No, we're all in the same boat. Cosby was targeted. It doesn't matter how much money you have as an individual. We're targeted as a group. And that's the thing. We have to have a group code. It's that simple.
One big nigga, as you say.
We are one big. That's exactly. We are one big nigga. That's exactly. We are one big nigga. You dig?
No, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah,
Your family and your baby. I know. Is everybody okay? Like
Yeah,
your son and everything?
yeah. Luckily, the two older boys, they were at school, which was cool. And the only thing I don't like, everybody in the neighborhood know this, you know, because we went to school and they're like, hey, we saw you guys on the news.
What
Is
they
that-
saying? What they
oh
saying?
God, you know.
What are they saying, Tariq?
I don't know. You dig? So it's that. I mean, I went
Of
to the
course.
barbershop. Hey, man, you all right? Everywhere I go, everybody's like, are you all right? I mean, everybody saw
And
this.
people were calling me like, "Y'all, you saw
Yeah.
Tariq on the news?"
Yeah.
Man,
Like,
We
I
were-
got
yeah.
people saw this shit all overseas. I mean, I had people call me from Saudi Arabia. You all right, brother? I'm like shit.
Yeah, when
man.
Bree did the group text,
Yeah.
I was off Instagram for a minute. And then I was like, what is she talking about? And I said, let me go to my Instagram and see what's going on. Then I did some more investigation. I was like, wow.
Man,
Couldn't believe it.
man,
On code?
man, big time. So hopefully, hopefully, I'm good. I'm wrapped and anointed. I don't want them to take me out. You know, they take me out. I mean, y'all got to figure out who they gonna play me in the movie.
I got you.
Y'all got to
Terrence
figure
Howard
no,
all
not
day.
Terrence
no,
Howard.
it got to be Denzel. It got to be.
Somebody.
Denzel would be dope.
Put him on some stilts.
Yeah, and then we got to find out who gonna play y'all. We got to get, Taraji P. Henson's gonna play Bree, and who's gonna play Layla?
Who
Jada?
played me?
Jada play Layla?
Jada? I like that.
She tiny.
Yeah,
I like Jada. A little firecracker.
Feisty?
I can see that.
tiny and feisty.
like
But
Jada.
Jada's too skinny. We need somebody a little
No.
buffer. Angela,
yeah.
not Angela
Chill,
Bassett.
what
She's
about
too
Chili?
old. Chili, can Chili act?
Well, why don't we do a movie while you alive?
I know.
Another Rhythm Spoons. Let's do a movie now. Let's start working on that.
I know, so they won't miscast the movie like they did that Aaliyah movie.
Okay.
My God. They'll have Gabby Sidibe playing Layla and shit. Oh my
We're going to have
God.
to have Gabby come to the show.
I know,
Man.
poor
Always
Gabby.
bringing
you
her
be
up.
too-
I know. I'm not shit. I always shit
You
on Gabby. It
ain't
seems like
shit.
poor Gabby. I'm not shitting on you, Gabby. I swear I'm not. That is my sister. Shout out to everybody giving donations in the room. Shout out to them. So what's happening out here in the news? Layla first.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
I know. I'm gonna get you
No,
off guard.
No, it's all
Get 'em
good.
with the
It's
heat.
all good.
Get her off guard.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Like she wasn't ready for
Nah.
shit. Yeah.
You know how she
You know me
roll.
stalling.
No, I'm actually really into this story. I couldn't wait to tell this story, actually. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard about Future.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just
What happened with that?
Viral. Okay.
What happened with that? Now this is
Okay,
ratchet.
so
Kiki.
it's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure I get her name right. Shamardis. Her name is Shamardis. She was in the studio back with Future back in March. So, they chopped it up and they've been talking on the phone for since March or whatever. So Future offered to fly her out. So her intention was okay, I'm going to go work with Future in the studio. So he flies her out, but he says, hey, pay for your own ticket and I'll pay you back when you get here. She's like, okay, cool. It's Future. I'll get my money back, whatever. So she buys her own ticket. She flies out. He pays for the hotel room. So she checks in. And when she checks in, he FaceTimes her and he's like, hey, boo, get some lingerie on. I'm coming up to the room. And she was like, I thought I was here to go to the studio, not to be, we don't know each other like that. We've talked on the phone, but I don't know you like that to be having sex with you. So he played it cool. He was like, all right. So she went out for a little bit, went to go get some food, came back to her room, and her key card wouldn't work.
Lord.
Her key card wouldn't work. So she's just like, oh, maybe it's deactivated or whatever. So she goes downstairs and she's like, oh, excuse me, my key card got deactivated. And they're like, ma'am, please get your things and check out.
Oh, damn.
He canceled her room. because he paid for the room.
Oh, damn.
Didn't ever give her money back for the plane ticket. And
I feel like I heard that story differently though.
Oh, what was the version?
I feel like because women try to always play the victim like they don't know what the hell going on.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she met up with Future in Miami. They was kicking it. You know, he didn't have time to really fuck with her the way maybe he wanted to.
Yeah.
So they kept talking, but you know, him and his schedule, he checking in on her when he can. So the opportunity presented itself for her to fly out to LA. He said, "Yeah, fly out. I'll pay you back 1,000." In 1,000%. So she gonna pay $500 for her flight. She thinking when she get to LA, he gonna give her $5,500.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay.
So nobody, and the reason she said studio is because that's how they kicked it in Miami. She was like, we went to the studio and we was hanging out. It wasn't nothing extra.
Yeah.
So when she got to LA and he said, yeah, I hope you waiting with lingerie on. She was like, well, I thought there was gonna be another studio situation. I ain't really prepared for all that. And then her backstory was like, you know, he didn't talk to me enough for me to go have sex with him. We didn't communicate enough. Like, we didn't build that type of bond. So you thought a grown ass rapper was gonna fly you to LA to kick it, and you weren't gonna give nothing up.
Right.
And he was gonna give you $5,500.
Right. Yeah, that sounds like
some crazy.
Yeah, when I heard that 55, I'm like, where's trip to LA ain't that fucking much.
Right, exactly. But why would he want to triple her pay or
right like, for nothing?
For
you know?
what?
She played herself.
Yeah,
Honestly,
people was going in on her on Twitter.
You putting the story out for what?
Yeah, she's trying to get some shine off this. You know,
I don't really see Future in the wrong, honestly. I really don't. I'm sorry, I just don't see him in the wrong. Like you said, she's grown. She wasn't like a little naive young teenager that was, didn't know any better. She knew what she was doing, flying out for that money.
Exactly. Yeah, she's like, I thought we were just gonna go talk about my album. I'm trying to,
and she's not even an artist. I don't think.
So she's not. She don't rap or sing.
I don't think so. That wasn't part of the story that I read.
I think she was trying. You know how you just trying to get on any way you can. I don't think she was any good, but so that's unfortunate.
She's gonna get a call from Mona Scott Young. She's about to get that call. That's all these things are at this point. They're auditions for Love and Hip Hop now.
I know. I heard a lot of people got fired, but I don't know how accurate that list that I was looking at was. But
damn.
Yeah, it was interesting.
On which Love and Hip Hop?
The
LA.
one that's about to shoot.
Oh, really?
Hollywood.
On,
Oh, damn.
Because it was like this person's fired, that person's fired. It was like literally the whole cast. So I'm like, who's left?
Everybody that was messy got fired. That's what it looked like.
Oh, damn.
But we'll see.
But it's messy TV. Like,
when is it comes on when?
In July.
Okay.
Yeah, so after I haven't even seen Atlanta. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Have y'all watched it?
I haven't been watching it, man, because it's so fake to me now.
I can't take Atlanta.
I watch it through Kendall. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like him. Yeah.
Oh, man, but only thing I watch on TV really is like 90 Day Fiance. That shit is funny. That shit is hilarious.
You still watch that shit?
That's the funniest shit ever.
It sure is.
It's
that
hilarious.
Show is hilarious.
And I don't watch too much stuff. What do you watch, Layla?
Kids play. No, honestly, if I must watch something, it's Power. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that is my
Power's
shit. I can't wait till it come on.
You watch Power, right, Bree?
Love Power.
Yeah, I watch Power.
Yeah,
that is my shit. That's the only thing I will not miss.
Yeah, yes. So Bree, what else is happening in the news?
Let's talk about. So is Drake gonna say anything?
Oh Lord, Drake.
Besides, y'all don't know my story.
Yeah. Drake couldn't come back. I knew he couldn't come back.
Do you believe that he has a comeback in waiting on the side? Because that's what Jay Prince said.
That's what Jay Prince said.
That's what he
I
said.
think Jay is jumping out there. He had to get an OG to stand in for him and kind of represent and kind of take the bullet for Drake.
That's smart though.
It is.
Everybody
I
respects Jay.
Ways.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Because
I feel in ways that he. I mean, okay, yeah, he went and dug up all the dirt that Drake had in the world, but damn, say something like all is fair.
Yeah, well, they're saving Drake because Drake, that what was that brand? It was
Adonis.
Adonis. What was that?
I think it's his son's name, right?
Yeah. Well, it was going to be like a deal with Adidas that he has, and I think he was going to introduce.
Oh yeah.
He was going to introduce his son through that Adidas deal. That's why Pusha T said, "Don't use your son as an Adidas as a rollout," something like that. And now that brand has been associated with Drake in blackface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that excuse though? Y'all believe that? Did y'all hear about the Drake excuse of why he did the blackface?
Yeah, he was like,
I kind of believe it.
I kind of believe, but it's still it sounds real, but that's not a good enough justification. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea.
To try. I see what he was trying to do if he really was trying to bring a spotlight.
And then also like race wasn't as a big of a topic back then. Maybe like not so much in the media.
Yes, in acting world, it always has been a big thing. Everybody knows
It's been a big thing behind closed doors. Like nobody was speaking up about as much racism as we do today.
Yeah.
So back then, I don't think his intentions were bad, but now that it came out now, it's like, oh shit, that's horrible.
Yeah. But as far as Jay Prince, and I would like to get Jay Prince in here to chop it up with him. But Jay Prince is always, because he makes money with Drake. He still gets money off Drake. And I remember one time Charlemagne was kind of clowning Drake before on the air, and Charlemagne got a call from Jay Prince. Jay Prince was like, "Hey, you messing with my money? Like, just chill out." You dig? So Jay Prince has always been the guy, kind of behind the scenes, making sure that Drake is good.
That was a smart move on Drake's part, though, to send Jay Prince out. Yeah, everybody respects him. At the end of the day. So,
but I'm on the fence about that because I understand from a business standpoint, you don't want your artists, to get fucked up and taking out the game and him losing respectability. But we're talking hip hop. For hip hop, all's fair.
Did you hear what Pusha said though?
What did Pusha say?
Pusha basically was saying like, if Drake comes back out again, he has more ammo. He just has it sitting. He's like, I ain't gonna put everything out, but if you come for me, so I'm thinking Drake knows he has something else.
Yes.
That he does not want us to know.
Exactly.
So he has something else. So he's like, I'm gonna just fall back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fall back.
Because Pusha was hitting him with body blows.
Yeah,
man.
he did. He need to do like Eminem did and just lay
Talk
his
about
own
himself.
shit out.
Yeah.
You gotta put all your own shit out.
Exactly.
That's
you
how
tell
you kill
on yourself.
him.
Yep.
And then what you got to say now, bro?
Yeah, because if somebody keeps hitting you hard,
That's
just
smart.
like with J. Rule, 50 and Ja Rule.
J. Rule.
I said J. Rule. I sound old. J. Rule and Ashanta. I'm like, getting the names all wrong. Ja Rule. We haven't heard his name in so long. I can't even say this shit.
J. Rule, really,
I said J. Rule.
He's been real active lately, though.
I know.
Shots
Twitter.
at 50.
Yeah, he's been taking shots at 50 big
He's
time.
trying to wake himself back up.
Yeah.
I mean, shit,
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Man. So, Layla, what else is happening out here?
You know what else I think is a little bit interesting? Did y'all hear about Serena Williams and that reporter?
What happened?
Nobody heard about that?
I heard about that, but I don't know exactly what happened.
Okay, so there was a reporter named Bill Simon, and I think his name Bill Simons or something like that. He's like a tennis reporter. So anyway, he had interviewed Serena Williams, but a while back he interviewed Donald Trump, and Donald Trump made a comment about Serena saying, I think Serena was intimidated by Maria, which is another tennis player Maria Sharapova or whatever her name is. And I think he was intimidated by her supermodel looks. So then the reporter asked her, hey, so this is what Donald Trump said when I interviewed him. He said that you were possibly intimidated by your opponent's looks on the court. Is that true? Because she looks like a supermodel. Like, ain't that crazy?
Wow.
So
slick as hell.
Yeah, Serena was basically, people were like, she should have stopped the interview, but she just kind of ignored him and said, I'm not going to answer that. And it was a really bad look. And of course, he doubles back and he apologizes and says, oh my God, because they tried to make it a racial thing, which it was.
Of course.
And he was like, I always fought for racial injustice and, trying to, backpedal and everything. Talking about he always fought for racial injustice. He didn't mean that. He's sorry, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, just trying to say Serena's not as pretty.
Well, yeah, they've always tried to take little shots.
Say, they keep doing that.
They love doing that. And Maria Sharapova, they've always tried to prop her up with her little mediocre ass.
She ain't even that cute.
She really ain't. She's not.
She's not at all.
She's not.
I've seen way better.
She's not. Hold on. This is Kumbot.
Oh,
Hold on.
Lord.
Wait. What's up? Kumbot. This is Kumbot, y'all. And we introduced Kumbot the other day. Don't talk about white women like that.
That's
How
your
dare
Kumbot
you?
voice?
You hating ass black women. You are hating.
We don't want your little square head ass anyway.
Y'all just hating because white is right and black is whack.
That shit is horrible.
But yeah, they always trying to take shots at Serena, man. And I find that very.
Just because they can't knock her talent. Like,
I know.
That's all. They got to find some reason.
You can't beat her on
try
court.
And knock her down.
You can't beat her on court, so you got to try to beat her off court.
She fine though to me.
Yeah,
She got a nice body, but she's cute.
Yeah, I like Serena. Just her dude, her husband,
dude,
he's a little questionable.
Yeah, he's very questionable.
Yeah,
absolutely. But
yeah.
yeah.
So, Bree, what else is happening out here?
I don't know if you guys heard about Kanye. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Kanye.
Yes.
He debuts new low-income housing. Have you heard about this?
I heard about this. Where is he going to have this?
They have not released exactly where, but he's calling it a housing project. And I feel like back when they when projects were big in like big cities like Chicago and New York. It started off as like, you know, we're doing this project for low income housing and families and stuff like that, and it turned into the ickies and you know what I'm saying, like the most ghetto parts of the city.
Yeah.
Because of this low income situation. So I'm just hoping Kanye does something different. But from the looks of it, and I've seen some pictures, he's linked up with a few architects that are like really, really, really good.
So is he gonna try to do it in Chicago first or what?
Probably not. You know, Kanye don't really fuck with Chicago.
Maybe he'll do it in Calabasas. I'm just joking.
Lord, I know.
Yeah, they haven't said exactly where, but I feel like I appreciate his efforts, and I just hope that it continues to go in a positive direction.
You know, he changed his whole album, right? After the whole TMZ thing.
What did he do?
That's what he said. He said he's changed a lot of stuff on the album after that.
Well, his album, a lot of stuff that he was talking about is stuff that happened in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, because he said every song pretty much that was on the first album that was coming out, he said he literally changed it. Now, whether or not he changed it because his views changed or he just was mad and scared about the backlash, he changed it. And he had a lot of crazy stuff to say in there, so he changed.
Oh damn!
I guess.
Well, how do y'all feel about the album? Have you listened to it?
I haven't even listened to it yet.
Seriously?
I have.
Do you like it?
I don't think it's creatively. I like it. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I like. You know what? I separating his coonery.
Yeah.
Separating that, his just looking at the art. He has always been my favorite, and he's super talented.
Okay.
And his shit is dope. It's a little depressing in the beginning, talking about killing himself and shit, but other than that, it's dope.
Yeah, because I've heard mixed reviews. Some people say, "Oh, that shit is whack." Some people say it's good. So I
really like it.
You like it? Okay.
I like it.
And I really appreciate the old Kanye, but I really do like it. But it's just like he's attacking all these issues, like I said, that came up in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So
okay. I gotta take a listen to it.
Yeah.
Is it just how many songs on there? 7?
7.
Yeah, because Pusha T's album has 7 songs.
All
of them. Yeah, he said that's the magic number 7.
It seemed like he could have had a few more though. I was yearning for more. I was like, damn, that's it. I listened to the whole thing and I was like, damn, I feel like I'm missing about.
Yeah, that's the new thing now. People just getting right to the point. Just
dang.
Man.
Popcorn, microwave.
Damn, you call it popcorn microwave?
No, because it's so fast and over. Like
but I think that's the setup. I think for you to want more, it's a supply and demand thing. I think. Yeah.
Now, Bree, what else is happening out here?
What else is happening? A new Red Table Talk. I gotta bring her up.
Yeah, I saw that. You see the one with Jaden and yeah.
And so the big issue, well, not the issue, but what they talked about with Jaden was how she allowed him to move out at 15.
Yeah.
And she was like, he was so mature for his age that when he came to me and said that, I had to respect that. And I'm just like, I don't know, as a mom, because I was kind of mature for my age at 15, because I was doing, but you know what she said? She said he was already shooting his own movies. He was, he could literally manage himself.
Yeah.
And at 15, I was like in girl groups and I was going to rehearsals every day and we were doing shows. And at that time, I felt like I was kind of managing my own life. So, but I can't see me or my mom letting me move out at 15.
Because I think if it was her daughter, I don't think she would have did that.
Right.
I think because he was a dude. I really, really believe that. If that was a 15-year-old daughter.
Yeah,
that was Willow,
but the thing is, he's
like,
a 15-year-old
rich
star.
kid.
So he's rich,
yeah.
So he got security. So motherfuckers are looking out for this nigga. He ain't by himself. It's not like this nigga somewhere getting a little studio apartment in Van Nuys somewhere. This motherfucker got security, bodyguards following him. So he got some guardianship to a certain degree. But what was interesting about that Red Table Talk, Jada was talking about her life and her mom. They were talking about growing up. I didn't know Jada's mom was on drugs.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a good-looking former fucking addict. I mean, shit. She looks good as shit. Give me some of that crack.
You get on my damn nerves.
She look good as shit.
You be campaigning hard as hell for Jada Pinkett.
Jada mom is fine as a motherfucker. That's a fine fucking woman.
Come on the show.
She need to come on the show and tell some damn secrets. How
God.
Crack ain't whack. You would never know. This woman been through it and still finding a motherfucker.
I wonder how long. Did it say how long she was on drugs though?
Yeah, I don't know. And Jada said she was out there slanging too. She was slanging
Slanging
dope.
what?
Drugs. Yeah. Oh no.
It could be coochie.
Yeah, slanging pussy. No.
Slanging what?
Jada said she was out there in Baltimore. I think they were in Baltimore.
Yeah, she was from Baltimore. Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I can see her doing that though.
You know what? But like Jada's mom, that generation,
yeah,
everybody was doing that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's like the our generation smoking weed right now.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was doing that shit.
Yeah.
But like you said, they do not look like Jada
They don't-
Pinkett's mom.
yeah. Hell no.
Even to this day, they don't look like
You
Jada
see a
Pinkett.
But she
woman.
got that Jada money now, though.
Yeah.
You can do some reversal shit.
Yeah, they done went into like a little a machine like Michael Jackson did, and a chamber with radiation or something to get the
Right.
crack cells off
Yeah.
you. My God, that's a good looking
When you
ass
rich,
woman.
I'm saying.
Yeah, when you got paper, man, you can, there's shit you can do. You
That's
can,
what I said. When I get somebody, I'm gonna be hella fine.
yeah.
Watch y'all watch.
You gonna be what?
I'm gonna be hella fine.
So what else is happening out here, Layla?
Okay. This is a really crazy story because side chicks is acting crazy. What do you think about the new millennium side chicks? They are acting super crazy. So it was a side chick named Kirsten Bailey. And she had a dude. It was a little side. She was a side piece. And I guess she got mad at him. So what she did is she sent his wife and his 14-year-old daughter penis pics of him.
Oh, Lord.
And a graphic video of them having sex and pictures and just all kind of nasty shit because she was mad at him. I guess, I don't know.
Side chicks been doing that forever. That's not nothing new.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is? These men are pillow talking to these side bitches. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like they giving them more hope.
Right.
That's what the man-
Yeah, they feeding too much into this side shit and need to just let it be the side.
Right. The side chick will respect it.
Yeah,
you
you mind fucking these women.
But at the same time, you have to realize you are a side piece. So regardless of what somebody is telling you, you need to just.
You can't say that,
You
Layla.
can't. I'm telling
You
you.
can't say that because a man will sell you a hoop dream quick to keep you where you at.
If I'm somebody's side piece, I'm not believing shit. Now, if he's single, okay. I just don't believe men that have women and trying to holler. Like, I don't. Like, I that's just me, though. That's just me.
Now, do side niggas be doing the same shit?
Sometimes.
Because niggas still
good.
So we supposed to believe everything a dude say? Hell no. Oh, I'm a divorce her, baby. Nigga, bye.
Yeah,
But it ain't.
Come on.
But
man,
what
bro.
I'm saying is, it ain't always got to be that he's gonna leave his wife, or I'm gonna leave this or I'm gonna leave that. They just pillow talk too much.
Like what? Like what? Give me an example.
Like telling bitches that they love them, and everything I do for us is for us. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
That's
I just don't believe dudes anymore. Because like
Yeah,
anything.
you said that a couple times.
I said that. No, I just don't. Like it's so like you're guilty until proven innocent with me. Like the nigga be like, I love you. I just I'm like, oh okay, cool. Great.
Man.
Moving
I mean,
on.
you don't know when somebody is dicking you down and telling you they love you at the same time.
I
you just
get
They
it.
fuck with you. Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
Hey.
Hi, this is Moose. I'm calling from Canada.
What's up, Moose in Canada? Ain't that some shit? What's going on, Moose? This nigga named Moose from Canada. What's happening,
Yeah, I
brother?
just want to talk about a situation that I had. It's a bit of a long story. I'm not sure if you guys have the time.
We don't. Make that shit short, Moose. Make that short, brother.
Sure thing. All right, so basically I was working with a suspected white supremacist,
Okay.
a female. Yeah, I started working at this job. So basically this female and I started working together. I was a manager over there. And, well, she basically wanted me to hook up with her, but I didn't want to hook up with her because I needed the job at the time. Like, I really needed the job. So she wanted me to hook up with her, and I didn't hook up with her at the time, and she kind of got resentful and angry about that. So she went behind my back and started spreading shit about me that wasn't even true.
Okay.
And it almost, like, sorry for my language, but it almost fucked up my paper.
Right.
So, yeah, and like I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. So I kind of like friend zoned her because she told me she loved me because we worked together for about 6 months. She told me she loved me. And I was like, I knew her character.
Now, did you ever hit it? Did you hit it? Did you hit it? Did you hit it, Moose?
I didn't want to hit it. I didn't want to hit it.
You didn't want, but did you? Now, I ain't saying if you didn't want, because sometimes you do shit you didn't want to do. Did you hit it?
I didn't hit it. That's what I'm saying. I turned her down.
Okay.
But she told me she loved me, and I turned her down.
Okay.
Because before she wanted to use me as a rebound guy.
Oh, okay.
Because she was dating a native guy, and I remember one time she was telling me she's in a black dude, native dude, and I was kind of turned off by that.
Okay, she was one of those like I'm into black dudes. Yeah, just fucking niggas just on some
Yeah,
Kardashian shit. Yeah.
Those girls, they're usually snitches, you know.
Yeah.
And I've noticed something about they're usually snitches. They don't like to keep things private.
Right.
And I knew she was gonna be the type of girl that would throw me under the bus. I could just sense that. So I was cordial and I tried to keep things friendly with her. And the thing is that kind of like irked her the wrong way that I like friend zoned her.
All right,
And
Moose.
she
This is
dated
the
another
long
guy
fucking
to
story,
that.
Moose. Okay, Moose. I gotta move along, Moose. Oh, this is.
What's
It ain't no point. He said it's a long story, and I tried to get him to shorten it up. So
that.
Moose, email me what the fuck happened so I can shorten it for you. My God, this nigga's going. Oh no.
Email you.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a chick who had a Negro fetish, and I guess he didn't want to be used, and I feel him on that, Have you ever dated or been approached by like a white dude or a Mexican dude or whatever who had a black fetish?
Yep.
Yeah, all the
Especially
time.
out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. All
But
the time.
the way they say things and the way they look at you, when men call you exotic and
Yeah.
sexy,
Yeah.
you could just tell, like,
Super creep.
Yeah.
hella
Creepy,
creepy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would
Weird.
love to see you with that bathing suit on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
for what?
Yeah,
Fucking creep ass.
everything is always real sexual
Sexy,
up front.
yeah.
Yes,
Or
yeah.
exotic. They use
Yeah.
that word exotic.
Man.
I feel like sometimes they think all black women are hoes too. That's
Yeah.
the vibe I get from them. Like we're just easy and we're just like whatever.
Yeah, because
That's
I guess
how
a lot of them are used to dealing with bedwenches, and they know the bedwenches will do anything, so they
Right.
assume a lot of sisters are bedwenches, and they're not
Right.
Yeah,
at
I ain't
all.
playing that shit.
You dig? So when a sister cussed them the fuck out, oh God, she's fucking angry, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, she's being a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if you ain't grinning in their faces, oh, it's something. She has an attitude. It's that type of thing. Yeah, they love their Negroes grinning. They love their Negroes grinning and talking the same shit they be talking. Ain't that right, Kumba? What do they be saying? What do you be saying around white daddy, Kumba?
What about black on black crime?
No, there you go, Kumba. All right, Bree, what else is happening out here?
Sad day in the fashion world today. Even like a couple hours ago, Kate Spade was found dead at the age of 55.
Wow.
And if
Yeah.
you're any type of woman that has not been living under a rock, you know who Kate Spade is. She has the cutest handbags and shoes and different things. But they said her housekeeper found her at 10:30 a.m. in her New York City apartment with something tied around her neck connected to the doorknob.
Damn.
So they're calling it suicide.
Damn.
And I mean, it's just the time that we live in. It's so horrible that everything, it seems like, get ruled out as a suicide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I don't want to take away from her maybe having her own issues. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like maybe she was battling something mentally or battling depression and something that people don't talk about, but it's a very sad day in the fashion world.
Yeah. Damn. And I wasn't too familiar with it, but a lot of people, because I'm not into the fashion thing like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's unfortunate. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
Sure her sales will go up.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why people gotta die?
I know.
Why people gotta die for album record sales and handbags to sell?
I know.
terrible.
Did Drake sales go up after he got killed?
Lord.
I still
I feel like,
Drake.
yeah, I'm not done. I'm not gonna stop fucking with Drake.
Have
'cause
y'all seen his baby
Pusha
mama
killed
though?
her.
Oh my goodness.
She like a wicked witch of the west.
Man,
Wait a minute.
somebody said she looked like Lord Farquhar from Shrek.
Yes.
Boy, her face is strong.
Her body bad.
Her
but
body's
her
banging
face.
though. Yeah, her body's banging.
But did y'all see her on Pornhub? Did y'all go to Pornhub?
I
No,
saw
I'm
some
not.
solo stuff of her. Kind
And
of.
she was on that reality show, Mistresses of Atlanta.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, really?
She was on a
Yeah.
reality show called Mistresses of Atlanta.
It never
Oh,
came
damn.
out though.
It never
Oh,
came out. It was
okay.
a pilot. I remember when they were like kind of showing it on the internet.
Yeah, but her face is strong as shit.
Yeah.
And she's from France, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's from France. But,
My God.
But that's kind of. Do you think Drake is really embarrassed about impregnating?
Yes.
a Morris?
Yeah.
That's super.
Break up with him and then they trying to sue you.
But then that's why I feel like Drake is going in down the road he's going. Like, he just one of those guys that's not going to trust any woman just because of the level of success he's achieved.
yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Which is kind of hard for them. I can see where they can have that problem, I guess. I mean, it's a bad.
But then when you want to settle down, then what? And now he got to settle for this girl that he got to deal with this chick for 18 years.
Yeah.
Is that
And
his
look at her
girl?
nose.
Is that his-
No, it's not her nose.
I know, man.
Her nose about to jump off her damn face.
It is crazy.
Boy, she got a strong chin, strong nose.
She
My
almost kind of
God.
looks like a man a little bit.
In the face, yeah,
And
but
she kind of reminiscent of Chris Brown's baby mama. She kind of looked like her.
She kind of does.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
the strong look is in, Brie. Maybe that's why we're not getting anybody.
man,
shit.
I'm
man.
about to go have a strong face surgery.
You'll get some extra chin
Yeah,
put
I'm
on
getting
you.
extra chin.
My
Yeah.
God.
A
Cheekbones.
longer nose.
Man. So Bree, what else is happening out here?
I don't know if y'all care about Gilbert Arenas. Do y'all know who that is?
Boo. No, I'm just joking.
You don't like him?
No, he all right.
I don't care for the way he talk
used to
about
live my
his
mama
baby
building.
mama.
What'd he say?
Well,
Ain't that her dude, ex dude rather, yeah.
Yeah, he's been slapped with a restraining order after a woman claims that he's been threatening to send naked videos of her to her 10-year-old son.
Oh damn!
Why are people doing this?
He is so y'all think 50 Cent is petty? Gilbert
Yeah.
Arenas is the ultimate petty.
Wow.
There is no level.
Why would you do that?
Like why is society like that now?
Yeah, man.
Because it's video and pictures
videos,
and
exactly,
everywhere. You
exactly.
can't go
Is it
nowhere
social
without my
media,
somebody.
people
Yes.
clout chasing like that shit is
Yes.
horrible.
Yeah, and you got the Shade Room and Baller Alert. You got these sites that will pander to that thing and give people a voice to throw shade at celebrities. So and celebrities be on there throwing shade too. They be
They throw all the shade.
Yeah. So this
50
shit
Cent,
is
funny.
Yeah, 50 is hilarious.
He be
What was him and Ja Rule? They were kind of going at it again because of the. Ja Rule said something about the Drake diss. He was like, "Yeah, this is like me going after 50 or something like that." So they started reigniting.
Wait, what did 50 say? No, I didn't see that.
I don't think he said anything. 50,
he said something. Yeah, 50 said something. He was like, "Yeah, look at this nigga." Something he said.
But Ja Rule keep waking himself up.
Yeah.
Remember when something was going on and then Ja Rule tweeted and somebody was like, "Not today, Ja Rule."
we dealing with too much.
That shit was hilarious.
I really think y'all know Ja Rule done beefed up. Like he been working out and all that shit. People claim he taking steroids, but I really
He
feel
look
like
good, though? Like
he
a
look good
snacker.
for Ja Rule. Yeah.
For Ja Rule. He look
Yeah,
good
he
for
does.
Ja
But I'm
Rule.
just saying, like, if he come out on some like image, because you hear Ja Rule, you don't really see him.
Right.
So I think if he came out and like showed himself more, he wouldn't have to do all this 50 Cent shit. Because 50 is still gonna get his money. Like he didn't finagled hella different revenues.
Yeah.
You know, he got hella different streams of revenues, and Ja Rule is still taking shots at him. Like, get your fucking weight up, bro.
Man. And Ashanti looks good too. I've seen a lot
She
of
looks
pictures.
so good.
She looks
better
banging.
now, right?
Yeah,
She
she
killing
does.
the
Yeah.
She killing the game overseas, huh?
Yeah. She's still touring. She's still doing her thing.
Yeah.
But she's independent, right? I believe she's independent. She's doing everything
know
herself.
about
That's
that.
what she said. She said she's doing everything herself. Her and
Okay.
her mama. That's what she's claiming.
Man.
That's dope. If she can come back from Murder Inc.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? She the only one.
Exactly. Layla, what else is happening out here?
I hate this beef because it's like brothers and this is my crew, 3-6 Mafia.
What happened with them?
We already know they've been beefing. Him and Juicy J and DJ Paul, they've been kind of like underlying beefing, like low key, right? And you know, DJ Paul is real quiet and reserved. Juicy J the loud one. So finally, DJ Paul couldn't take it anymore. So he went on a Twitter rant. Because I guess like a few years back, they wanted to do like a little revival, 3-6, and everybody was in except for Juicy thought he was, too big or whatever. And so he just went on a little Twitter rant and was like, because I guess Juicy J's trying to come out and claim 3-6 now. And he's like, nah, I'm the only one still wearing the uniform. He's basically saying, dude gave up on Mafia. He was like, you fooled the world for years, but now they're catching wind. He's not it. He's not a rapper. Dark shades wearing at night, motherfucker. Like just saying all kind of crazy stuff about him. He said, look at us in the eyes, take those shades off, shady ass. Just all that.
I don't know nothing about this.
You're an actor.
Yeah, that's the thing. But that's
so
one of them
young.
insignificant beefs. That's one of them beefs.
Not an insignificant
It is because
beef.
they ain't really popping like that right now. And it's funny when non-popping groups be having
Have
beefs.
beef, yeah.
Y'all remember when Naughty by Nature had a beef? Remember that? And it was like, okay.
No,
It was
but
relevant to people that knew Naughty though.
Yeah,
Like that fuck with
and I
him.
love Naughty, but this was a couple of years ago, you know.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, man, fuck them niggas," and it's like,
do you,
really?
wait, do you think because DJ Paul just came on this Twitter rant today, so do you think he's doing this because he's like, the Drake beef is out, and then it's like, Pusha T's like, fuck it, I'm gonna jump in this one, because we all know that him and Juicy haven't been cool for years.
Yeah.
So is he waking this up?
They're trying to wake something up because most of the public
My
don't
dumb
give a
ass,
shit.
my dumb ass feel for it, because I like 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, but they haven't really been popping like that. So seeing an old group come out with a beef, that's them trying to get back in the spotlight. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's like SWB. Fuck them bitches. They're coming out beefing all of a sudden. Like, okay, Oh
I
man,
like them.
Yeah, I
Because
like
they
them too.
brothers, and I don't like
don't know
it.
nothing
All this
about
black
3-6
on black
Mafia.
beef for no
Black on black beef.
It's annoying.
My God.
I'm cold, people. I'm
Let's-
cold.
let's-
It's a new beef.
Oh,
brewing.
let's see who's on the phone. What's up? Who's calling? Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, is this Trick Nasheed?
What's up, man? Who is this?
Yeah, this is Ola calling from Canada. How you doing, man?
Okay, what's a lot of y'all Canadians calling, man? What the hell y'all got going on?
I know, man. Layla, Bree, how you doing?
What's up?
So what's your name, brother? Good. What's your name again?
Ola. O-L-A.
O-L-A? Okay, that's not my
Ola.
Okay, what you
like your buddy Ola?
Yes. Are you from
Nigerian Ola?
Are you from Nigeria too?
Well, my dad's Nigerian. My mom's Jamaican.
Oh, okay. There you I hear that Jamaican accent in there. So what's on your mind, man?
But yeah, man, I just called to give you a shout out. I appreciate everything you're doing, and that's pretty much it. I've been listening to you for about, I don't know, 5-6 years now, and I just wanted to say I appreciate everything you're doing, and be safe, and just keep doing what you're doing. You're an inspiration, and now you do everything, you do whatever you want, and no one tells you what to do, and I love that. I love that about you.
Man, respect, brother. Thank you very much, brother. You be good. All right, man. Shout out to Canada. I got to get up there to Canada.
I know,
they listening today,
they
baby.
listening heavy. They listening heavy. Over there chilling with Eskimos up there in Canada.
I know. I've never been. I want to go to Canada.
Yeah, I haven't been to Canada in a long ass time.
How was it when you went? Her, everybody's like super cool.
Yeah, they were real cool. It was a long time though. Because when I was living in Detroit, we went up there because it's right next to Detroit.
True. It is.
But I got to get up there and possibly do a lecture.
When you doing your London lecture?
I don't read that. I was supposed to, but I'm not. I'm not because of all the shit going on.
Right.
Because I've been getting threats out there too.
Damn.
Yeah.
They ain't playing with you,
They ain't playing. And that's kind of freaking, some of the people who are going to be on the thing with me. That's kind of freaking them out a little bit. So we're going to reschedule.
Gotcha.
Where it's just me and not other people on the bill. And I get that because I don't want to bring people because I'm about that fucking life. It don't, I can do what I do.
You don't want to put nobody else.
You don't want to put nobody else out there because they don't roll like I roll. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
But shout out to the UK. We're still gonna come out there and do some stuff. So y'all don't trip on that.
Said we.
Yes. Well, not these two. Cause y'all asses. Y'all. Because if I need some backup, what y'all gonna do? I need.
We here. We here. Hold on.
like the Negro Charlie's Angels. Okay.
You damn right.
If some shit go down, y'all better fight with my ass.
You better know it. I'm jumping. Hey,
ready?
Man.
Underestimate the Valley girl.
Man.
For
Shit.
real.
You are so from the
Yes,
valley.
indeed.
I know.
What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, man? It's JR from Texas.
JR from Texas. How you doing, brother?
Doing all right, man. How about yourself, man? What's up, ladies? What's up, beautiful self?
Hey.
All right. Hey, I got a question, man. What y'all think about that Jay Morrison Tulsa investment thing you got going on, man? That shit, man, that shit is ill, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Jay Morrison. I talked to his wife hit me up last night and they wanted to come on the show. I want to know when Jay is coming out here. I would like to have Jay in the studio to talk about the Tulsa thing, to really give people an idea of what it is and what exactly they're going to do. So, Jay, I know you're listening. I know your wife is listening. And when you come out, or let me know when you're coming out to LA so we can. I don't want to talk on the phone. I would like you here to really break it down. So, because a lot of folks have been asking me about it. I know my brother Nipsey Hussle gave him like 10 grand. So I would like to know more about it. So yeah, we'll definitely have Jay on, definitely. But thanks for the call. Yes, indeed.
All right, cool.
All right, brother. Okay. Let's see who this is. It's somebody from LA. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Tariq, man? It's D from LA.
What's your name, brother?
D.
Pete?
D.
What is he saying, lady?
Pete?
I think he's saying B.
Beef?
Oh, B?
D. Yeah, D. There you go.
B.
All right, B as in blood.
I said B.
No, D as in like David.
D. Oh, there you go.
Okay,
all right.
okay. He's all wrong.
We're all wrong. What's going on with you, D?
Yeah. Oh, what's up, man? What's up, Layla and Bree?
What up,
Hi.
though, D?
I'm chilling. Hey, I got a question, Tariq, man. My question is, I have my kid's mother. It's like I've been noticing some coon bedwetting behavior with her, and I have kids by her. So I'm trying to figure like what can I do as a man to prevent that from rubbing off on my daughters.
So is she messing with white dudes, the baby mom, or what's she doing?
I don't know. She's not messing with them, but it's just the things that she talks about and the behavior that she carries, like the way she carries herself. So we were like at a football game. That's when the whole thing with Colin Kaepernick was going on. So we went with her bosses. She knew the situation while everybody was standing down, but she got up because her bosses was there, and her bosses are white. And just like conversation that we had with each other about black empowerment, black economic empowerment, she always sits back. Well, I'm not worried about that. I got to focus on myself. And it's like, we have kids together, so I'm trying to, see how can I go about not letting that rub off on my daughters, because I want them to focus on being black first before anything else.
Right. Well, that's why, it's important that you talk to the kids and you talk to her. But, it's important that you talk to the kids and give them your perspective, because you can't really control what she's going to say, but you can control how you teach the kids. And sometimes there is a conflict there. So you don't want the mom to get too far off on the coon train or anything like that. But you can't control how she thinks because you guys are not together. So it's important that you just really focus on talking to the kids and getting their minds right yourself. And don't focus on too much what the baby mom does, because niggas be driving themselves crazy. You can't control your baby mom. You can't make her do what you wanted to do. That's going to pull your fucking hair out. So just fall back on that and focus on the kids. Thanks for the call, brother. Man. Do dudes be on Layla? Have you had baby daddy problems where the baby dad is trying to control you?
Yeah, absolutely. Still to this day. No,
oh, damn,
he claimed he's not, but he says he's just looking out for my best interest. Trust me, but I definitely hear it. I hear it a lot. Yeah. But I know, he tried to act like he fall back. He acts like he doesn't look at my Instagram or doesn't look at anything I do, but miraculously he be knowing stuff.
Do you be looking up his shit though?
He doesn't have an Instagram or anything.
Oh, damn.
Do you think it's because of his culture and like the way he was raised and like where he's from?
Yeah.
More so than like being an annoying ass baby daddy.
No, I think he's just annoying ass baby daddy.
Oh, okay.
No, he's cool. He's cool as hell, but I feel like he almost looks at me like, I don't want to say a daughter because that sounds weird, but you know what I mean? But he's very like protective. Yeah.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying. What is he though? He's
Jamaican.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how they feel about their women.
Yeah. So he's a little, so it could be the culture mixed in with his sign and his personality. Yeah, I think it's all that. But yeah, absolutely, he definitely has a lot to say. I feel like he said he's fall back recently though. He's like, I'm gonna let you do you. You know what I mean? But he be trying me.
Oh damn. Man, all right, we're going time to get up out of here and do our thing. What y'all doing this weekend?
Friday, I am going to be a part of hosting it's a nonprofit organization that I work with called Baron J Foundation. And it's like a foundation for at-risk youth. Okay. So I'm going to be hosting on the panel with them, just kind of interviewing everybody. It's going to be cool.
Where's that going to be?
It's going to be downtown, I believe, at the West End downtown. So, yeah.
Oh, cool. Layla's out here helping the at-risk kids.
Okay.
Layla's getting them babies off the pipe. Yeah. When they grow up, they're going to be like, thank you, Layla. I was 9 years old, about to smoke some crack, and then you made me change my mind.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to do good in the hood.
That kills me when people talk about kids on drugs. You never see kids on drugs, or,
What do you mean?
You don't see kids on, smoking on meth, like no little kid.
Oh, yes, I have. No,
really? They might drink you might see a little, mother drink some lean or something like that.
Okay, Bree, when you were a kid, when's the first time you drank? Did you ever, what age did you drink? I'm just curious.
Yeah, Bree.
Because I'm going to tell you.
Now, Bree parents are listening,
Well, they know. My grandma used to give us Budweiser when we was little.
What?
Yes.
Some old school parents. Yeah, they used to do that.
But actually drinking on my own to get drunk, I didn't do that until I got to college.
No, damn.
I got drunk one time when I was 16. I'll never forget. I was babysitting my little cousin. And it was like a little baby, and she was 2. And I remember I bumped her head on the wall.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
damn.
It was just a little bump.
Damn.
And everybody's like, oh, she's drunk. But it was cool. But I was like, never again. And then I didn't drink again until I was like 18.
Man. Yeah. And what you doing this weekend, Bree?
I want to give a shout out to my parents. It's their anniversary today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So shout out to mom and dad.
They've been married for 9 years, but they've been together for 40-something years.
Oh, that's ghetto as shit. They've only been married for 9 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
But how long?
They've been together. Dude, they have prom pictures together.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Literally have prom pictures together. Yeah, they got married in 2010 or
Why did they wait?
Yeah, why did they wait so long?
Because, they had, we were all born, it just, they weren't going nowhere.
But still,
common law, they was ghetto. They was doing their thing.
What do you think?
Hustling and running and all that shit.
If a guy take a long time. Because it took my baby
My
daddy
mama
a while.
wasn't going nowhere, though. You could just tell.
And that's how a lot of people are. We ain't going nowhere. We married already. It's like we married.
That's
just that type of thing.
Yep. That's happened to me. I'll be like, no, we not. And then I remember he used to call me his wife. I said, I am not your wife. I used to get so upset. I am not your wife, so I got a ring, fool.
Man.
And that's how I feel now. I'm not going. Well, I have been in long ass relationships and been like, oh, it's common law.
Yeah.
But
I recognize
40 plus years.
Man, hell, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's a long ass time.
Yes, it is. But shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
And they're still together.
Yes.
I love it. But I am. What is this weekend?
What is this weekend?
For June, first week in June.
I have something to do. I can't think of what it is, but I need to get to the beach. I have not been to the beach since I moved to LA.
Oh, you haven't?
What?
Oh,
I've
man.
been, but I haven't been as like going to
Going
the
in the
beach.
water
Yeah,
and kicking
yeah,
it with
yeah.
the breasts out and the bathing suit and all that old shit.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah, but
yes.
y'all got to tell me which part of the beach I need to go to because
Malibu.
I
beach
have
is
another
the-
beach. I'm not gonna say it on here because then everybody and their mama gonna go because it's kind of low key and nobody knows about it.
Is
It's
it
a
the
nude
best
beach?
one.
Oh,
It's
damn.
just one that nobody know about, and it's the
Oh.
best one. And then everybody gonna go there. They go.
are there nude beaches here?
No,
Nude?
no,
Oh.
no.
I gotta go to France.
Oh, and those nude beaches in France are over fucking rated.
They are?
Oh man, you go. It's old leathery ass women up in them fucking beaches. It's not the
So you
business.
know-
So I'm
trying
not
to look.
going to look. I just want to go to be a nudist.
Do it
Man.
here.
Man.
Right, so I can get fucking arrested and tackled.
Yeah, I know. She's hiding a bomb under them titties. No,
Hey, I could. Don't get it twisted.
Did y'all see Bree video?
Which one?
The one on Instagram where she's shaking them things.
Uh-uh. What one is that?
Oh,
she
shit.
was getting it.
Tariq, you ain't see it.
No, Lord.
Yeah,
I gotta-
I'm trying to get back
Oh,
to
wait,
my
did I see
roots.
it? I
My
gotta-
dancing roots.
Uh-oh. Oh, I got
But I was just kidding.
Uh-oh.
No,
Kidding
she
around.
wasn't.
Uh-oh.
She was just
kidding
kidding,
around.
shaking her
Bree
titties around.
out here campaigning.
Bree out here
No.
shaking her ass. She was shaking her titties. Ass. She was shimmying all through that damn video. I was like, okay.
Hit
I
me on the
see
hip.
you.
Oh, God.
She
Hit me on
She
the hip
been-
if you want to see.
Bent over, dropped it like it's hot.
Man.
Layla, do I sense a little bit of
Drop
hate?
it like it's hot.
Do I hear a little bit of hate?
No, I'm telling you to get it. That's what I was saying.
No, because we supposed to be doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What y'all supposed to
Layla
be
been,
doing?
Layla been flaking on me. It's all
I have.
good.
She is such a liar. Oh my god.
She been working a lot.
No, I
feel
have
you.
been. Yeah. So, but no, we're gonna do it this.
I
week
want to
for
see the
sure.
titty video now. Hold on.
Nah, titty video.
Wait.
Kumbot.
Kumbot, wait.
Those titties would look better if they were from a white woman.
Damn you, Coonbot.
I'm gonna drop his ass as soon as we get off the air. See how you like that.
Lord. Anyway, Layla, what is your Instagram?
It's Miss Layla Lopez, MSLAILA
Yes, and Bree, what is your Instagram?
It's Bree Small, ITSBRISMALL. Follow me, guys.
Yes, indeed. And follow me at Tariq Elite, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm safe. Everybody's asking if I'm safe. I'm safe. We're strapped at the house. We got security and everything. So we're good. The family's good. And I thank everybody for the well wishes. And you guys have a great afternoon and a prosperous, blessed weekend.
Okay.